Hey, it's your friendly psychotherapist here in the Atlanta area, LaQuanda Jefferson. So, today on doclqj Speaks, I'm going to address a relationship distress question by Dave from Utah. Okay. And I know I'm a little bit late on this. I was supposed to do it about 2 weeks ago, but of course, with the new office opening, I've been kind of consumed. By the way, you guys should stop by and see us, even if it's just to say hi. We see where you are now, or we want to see you in person. I try to be available in the afternoons, at least for free consultations. The address is 870 Crestmark Drive, Suite 103 in Lithia Springs, Georgia 30122. So back to Dave's question. Dave is the name that we have given him, of course, for privacy and confidentiality. And his situation is that he's a 36-year-old Latino male in Utah. He says he happened to be browsing his applications in his phone and found a tracking app downloaded to his device. When he took the phone to Verizon, they informed him that the app was installed remotely from his home. He has been dating his girlfriend with whom he cohabitates for 6 years, and he wants to know what he should do at this point. Of course, like I said, this was the topic for 6:30, and we did get a chance to, kind of go over it. But Dave, let me tell you, okay, during my open house event at my new practice, I decided to allow some of the guests to sort of participate in the forum and give you some collective advice. Now it's not just my wonderful biased perspective. You get a little bit of a mixture of opinions here. So we went over some of your viable options. Everybody knows that I am 100% forward, honest. I believe in communicating. That's a huge thing in all relationships, in every single type of relationship, period. Effective communication is key. Here's the thing. Some people would like to know more information about why it is that she would feel the need to download a tracking app to your phone. Personally, I will say this. I think you should just simply ask her. I don't know. Yes, sometimes people will not be honest with you. They won't tell you the truth. But at least you asked them, right? You've got to sometimes give a person an opportunity. I really hate it when people assume anything. So let's not assume she did it. Maybe it was downloaded by, I think you mentioned you had a dog or cat. Who knows? But seriously speaking, it could have been downloaded by accident, you know, by you or her. And maybe she really doesn't know genuinely. But you won't know, if she did it or if she did it what her intents were if you don't ask her. So communicate, ask her. Hey, do you know who downloaded this app to my phone? It was um strange. I just saw it on here a couple of days ago. I know I didn't download it. I don't think I did. You know where it comes from. Ask her that kind of question, because at the end of the day, if she didn't do it, then she'll give you an honest answer. And then maybe it was a mistake or something. Maybe she was browsing and didn't know that your profile was open, and maybe you guys have the same phone. Who knows? But what I will tell you is, from my observations of you guys' interactions, when I looked at some of your recent versus your older pictures, I did notice that um, this is just the physical presentation. Your connection looks like it's a little bit interrupted at this point, and maybe you guys have been a little bit distant, from each other lately. I don't know, maybe you're not spending a lot of time together. Maybe there are issues that you guys need to sit down and kind of talk about that are going on in your relationship. And I think this is a great opportunity to do so. Um, but who knows? Maybe the pictures that were taken were just taken in the wrong moment of these various events that are on your Facebook profile. Um, I always push for healthy relationships, and I really think communication is the key to relationships surviving. You guys have been together for a really long time. I see the question being pressed um, kind of all over her Facebook, and I'm pretty sure that she's curious to know, and I'm curious to know, why haven't you popped the question yet? And you know what? Just for the sake of curiosity, how many of you guys think there is a time limit or a time restriction placed on popping the question, on a man asking a woman to marry him? Um, and you know what? The flip side of that is the wonderful topic that I've spoken about so often with my wonderful old school Jews. How do you guys feel about a woman proposing to a man? What does that say about um, the entity of marriage, particularly? Or what does it say about the relationship that they're in? Or what does it say about the woman or her value system or his value system? Like, tell me what you guys' feedback is. And of course, if you guys have any further suggestions for him, please, please, please add your comments below. A lot of my participants seem to think that she did it because there are some insecurities, and a couple of them suggested that you should um, just go ahead and confront the issue, address the elephant in the room. I'm sure things have been a little bit awkward for you, and I'm so sorry that it took me an additional week to kind of get to this topic. I know you sent it in like mid-June. I'm even hoping that you've already resolved it, to be honest with you. Communicate. That is my feedback, okay? That is my suggestion. And that's pretty much all I've got. If you guys want a successful relationship, remember, there are some very basic tenets that you must follow. Communication is one of them. You know, honesty, honest communication highlights that whole piece. You've got to communicate. You got to do so honestly. You've got to do so fully. Don't just give it halfway. Give it all the way. At the end of the day, you're in a relationship with this person for a reason. You feel something great. There is a connection. Feed the connection and feel the love, right? Okay, so yes, I love couples work. I love family work, and yes, I do individual psychotherapy as well, but I really feel like couples, I love couples. Even I love my poly and my mono couples because I feel like love is love. It doesn't matter how many are involved. It doesn't matter, what elements of love and um, intimacy are being, pushed, what bond we're working on. I love this work because it impacts people's lives in a positive way, and I'm all about transformative and long-standing results, transformative change. Okay, so um that's pretty much all I've gotten. Kind of late in the office today, and tomorrow is my birthday, so I gotta go. Dave, good luck on your relationship. I really hope things get better, and I really hope that you resolve this issue because communication is huge. Um, and insecurities are real. And at the end of the day, if you don't put the insecurities to rest, they can turn into something much more worse. So, um, you should do that. And that's pretty much it. Aspire to empower another being today. You guys do your part.